So Elon Musk, there's a new book that just came out about Elon Musk, and it's appropriately called Elon Musk. So Elon Musk bombshell biography comments on Amber Heard, and the author calls that period hellacious and more. I believe it was written by, do you have the person that wrote the book? Scroll down. It's an author, right? It's a pretty famous guy.
Hellacious. Let's break it down. I can't see that far.
Walter Isaacson.
Yeah, Walter Isaacson, historian. I think he was, I want to say president of Harvard at one point, but smart guy, Walter Isaacson. So in the new biography cited the relationship of Hellacious, Elon Musk has allegedly said, because the book hasn't come out yet, but these are quotes from the book, that dating Amber Heard, ready? He suffered depression, stupor, giddiness, and manic energy, and saying that she took him into a dark vortex that produced a deep-seated pain that lingers today. Jesus Christ, what is going on with this girl, Amber Turd? We all saw what happened with her, basically taking Johnny Depp, who was arguably one of the best-looking men on the planet. He became Jack Sparrow, became an alcoholic, and now he's basically like fighting for his life and fighting his career after dealing with a woman like Amber Heard. I get it, she's kind of cute, kind of pretty, but Jesus Christ, she's taken down Elon Musk and Johnny Depp.
Then his finger come
Jesus Christ.
Exactly. But luckily, Elon got out, before disaster. By the way, after he dated Amber Heard, you know who he dated after that? He did Grimes. So he's like, you know what? This girl was such a disaster. I'm going to date a literal alien. Okay? Have you ever seen a picture?
Trauma?
Have you ever seen a picture of Grimes? She literally looks like an alien.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I get that he's trying to conquer Mars and go to other planets and
Makes
SpaceX and all that, and they got some baby drama going on with that. So I say this all the time. Some women can turn millionaires into billionaires, and some women can turn millionaires into brokies. Yeah. Amber Heard, that girl. Okay? Amber Heard is that girl. So, McQueen, in your opinion, you're out there, you talk to lots of girls. I can go on for days. How many, hey girl, what's going on? I see you out there. If you're going to take a girl seriously, what are the red flags that you would avoid at all costs?
No, if she's too masculine, if she doesn't allow me to lead, if I'm doing everything I'm supposed to be doing as a man, being a leader, being confident, having money, being in shape, having ambition, all the things that girls look for in a man, and you're still, and being a gentleman too, and you're still being like defiant, you're still being combative, it's just unattractive, You can have an opinion, and even if our opinions differ, just don't be disrespectful about it, I feel like people who have different opinions can still, coexist, but it all depends on the maturity of the person, depending on the party. But I feel like, to answer your question deeper, like if women are, that's like the number one thing I see. If like girls are just combative, it's just, I'm not fucking with that at all.
You know the famous sort of red pill phrase, if you submit, I'll commit.
Yeah.
Because it's the man who needs to buy the ring. It's the man who basically, women grant sex, men grant relationships, right? So a woman has to be the girl to be like, all right, it's sexy time.
Yeah.
But a man has to be the guy that's like, all right, like I'm ready to do this. I'm ready to commit. I'm ready to get a ring for you.
Yeah.
So, I think I'm sort of, I went through that phase where I was like,
that's all
oh
he
shit.
said.
You
That's all he was talking about.
Because some of these girls would not submit to a man because a man has to give up a lot in order to wife up a woman. 98% of men are the ones paying alimony. Men get wrecked by the courts. You have to put out a lot of money, whether it's buying rings, you're paying the rent, you're doing all these things. So if you don't at least submit and be, that wife role, move on to the next one.
For sure.
So that's a challenge these days.
Yeah, it's really rare to find a girl like that.
All you combative women out here.
But it's also, you have to consider the women that actually do submit, and the courts, it kind of favors the women. If a woman submits to a man and she gives up everything, she has no education, she's got no career, no experience, nothing, and she's been with this man for over 25 years, and he decides to leave her for the 20-year-old, he does deserve, he should pay for all those years that she's sacrificed. He should pay for certain things, because now you've left a woman with a lower value, her likelihood to go find another man that'll be able to provide is at a lower place. So when it comes down to it, if you actually find the right woman, and she does submit to you, and you decide to leave her when she's in her 40s to 50s, yeah, you should pay.
Okay,
I'm
so
sorry.
You should pay.
Can I say something?
Go ahead, McQueen.
So let's do the roles reversed.
Okay.
If a man gives up all of his money, all of his time, all of everything to support the woman, and they're together until they get older, then she decides to leave him.
Okay.
Should she pay everything that he gave up?
What do you mean? So if the roles are reversed?
If the roles are reversed,
Yes.
and he gave
And
up
she go.
everything to support this woman and be everything that a woman should need from a man.
Yeah.
And then 10 years later, she decides to leave him and go with some other fucking millionaire. Okay. Should she pay back everything that he gave up?
I mean, I don't think that there should be the payment. No, I don't think.
So he shouldn't pay back, So, okay. So, and you would say that the reason why is because he made the choice and he needs to have a better choice in women. Everything is his choice, and because of the fact that he made that stupid choice, she shouldn't have to pay.
Well, a woman who's going to
Gotcha,
leave a
bitch.
man. No, if the woman is going to leave a man for another man, then that's a problem in itself. Now, if a man is leaving a woman that has sacrificed everything, given him kids, and yes, he's paid for the family and he's paid for the wife and he paid for his life as well, included. Yes, if you're leaving your wife and she's 52 and she has no
but
career.
that wasn't the question, though.
So then I'm not understanding the question.
No, the question was just literally the roles reversed. You said that if a woman...
So if a man became a stay-at-home dad and he didn't
No.
work...
What he's saying is
Let me
basically-
simplify this because
Yeah,
you
go
know
ahead.
she's vertically challenged.
Yeah.
You're basically saying a woman,
Okay.
if she's going to submit to the man, to commit for the relationship,
Okay.
and she stays home, takes care of the kids, and then all of a sudden he decides to step out when she's 44, then he owes her something. Like she's just going to be left in the dry.
No, he doesn't
like
have
you're
to
saying.
pay. Why would he have to pay?
You just
that?
said that,
You just
though.
said that though.
Why would he have to pay if she
But
left?
that's what you just said, though.
No,
You were
I'm
saying-
saying the opposite. If you have a woman that you marry and you've been married to her for 20 plus years, the man is he's 50 and your wife is 48, okay? And the woman, she gave up having a career. She doesn't have any type of income. She has no education. She's been a mother. She's take care of the kids. She's been your stay-at-home wife for all those years. If you leave her at 48 while you're 52 banging out a 20-year-old, yes, you should pay for that.
Well, here's the deal. Before we wrap up, the numbers don't support what you're saying. 70% of women are the one that file for divorce.
I
Hold
know.
on.
I understand. And
Hold on.
90% is when women go to and get education.
Exactly.
I get it. But I'm
so
talking
the point
about
is, you're
is that
talking about
law?
the few and far between, and we're talking reality. When it comes to relationships, men, especially married men with kids, are not abandoning their family and not leaving their wife and
Sure.
abandoning their kids. Hear me
Sure,
out, Nat.
majority.
Hear me out, Nat.
Sure.
So the point is this. That woman that you're talking about, she's not a victim. She doesn't just have to sit there and be a housewife for 20 years.
Yeah.
She can still have a purpose. She can still do something. She can have a career. She could be a teacher. She could be a yoga instructor. She's not commanded to sit there in a cage and take care of kids. She can work and run
But
a
what
business.
if her career
Look
is
at Laura.
working for the husband?
Even better.
Okay, so she's
Even
working for the
better.
husband for
Where-
over 20
where-
years.
where I
She has
think-
his kids, and then he decides to leave her. Now she's going to go find an outside job. Now she's got to go find a new man.
Yeah.
Now she's got to go figure out a new
rea-
lifestyle. Yeah, you should pay.
The reality
Okay,
is this.
okay,
I
so
agree.
if the roles
Yeah.
were reversed,
I agree.
if a man gave up everything, if the roles were literally the opposite,
Okay.
roles reversed, and she leaves him, should she pay for everything that man gave up?
Sure, if he's staying at home doing all that stuff, why wouldn't
No,
he?
no. The man's not staying home. If the man
But
was
that's my
taking,
point.
just this very basic. The man's taking care of her.
Okay.
She's that housewife.
Okay.
He's paying all the bills. He's doing everything.
Okay.
She's got a great life, but she checks out of a relationship. She doesn't feel emotionally invested, and she leaves him.
Yes.
She decided to leave. She decided
Okay.
to cheat. Should the man still have to pay alimony?
No, he shouldn't.
Okay. Well, that's not how it works in the courts, because the man will still have to pay.
But I know, but my point
So
is the
go talk
court's
to the
favor.
judge.
I understand, but my point is the court favors the women who actually are women that stay committed. They love their husband and they stay at home and they don't leave their husband.
No, you're absolutely wrong.
That's why
No.
That's why the court favors women, is because how women are supposed to act is they're supposed to submit to their husband. They're supposed to take care of the kids. They're not supposed to have a career. They're supposed to be that person that the husband comes home to. So in reality, if that woman is that woman, that's why I said if the man is the one staying at home, he gives up his career. Yeah, she should go
Now,
pay him.
you keep saying the man stays at home and gives up his
But then
career.
the roles
that's
not reversed
baby
completely.
alien talk.
The roles
not
are
a
not.
thing.
The roles are not
That's
reversed
not a
fully.
thing.
The roles
No.
are not reversed fully.
Nah,
He's saying basically if the guy step out, I mean the chick step out, he's already paying everything. Fuck staying at home. He at work all day. He come home, baby, I don't want you no more. The guy's heartbroken. Now you got to go to court. Now he got to give up what he already gave up marrying you. More now that you separated. Now I got to pay for this kid. I got to make sure
That's
these
wrong.
things that we share.
Yes, that's not
I
good.
think
And I
it's-
know that doesn't favor. And I
think
know
it's wrong if it's
majority.
deceitful.
So you think that women, you don't think that if that, what she just explained, if that were to happen, you don't think the majority of people will be like, no one put a gun to his head. He made a terrible fucking decision. It's his choice. She shouldn't have to pay.
Sure, I'm
Okay,
sure
so
majority would
so
say that.
how is it that if the roles were reversed in the way you said?
But
that-
you're not giving
So
the roles
McQueen,
fully
remember you
reversed.
said that a red
You're
flag
not
to look
giving
out for is
fully reversed.
argumentative women?
combative, yeah.
You're
Remember
not,
you
but
said
you're
that?
not flipping the role fully
Remember we said
because
this?
my role, what I'm saying is the woman is at home. Then you're like, oh no, the man can't be at home.
But
So
the
that's not a
equivalent-
fully
the-
reversed
yes,
role.
it is, because the equivalent for a man, for him to support a woman, is give up all his time and his energy to support the woman.
Okay.
So he's still giving up something.
Yes,
which
but
is-
he's not giving up the same thing a woman would give
because
up. That's my point.
But it's two different, roles.
But that's
though.
my point. If you're gonna flip it fully, you
that's
gotta
the
flip it
equivalent,
fully.
though. That's-
But it's not about
Nat,
being equivalent because
I
men
am-
and women
I
are
am
unequal.
Natalia, come on, man.
Natalia, I am throwing the red flag at you right now because you didn't even understand the point.
And I'll wave it.
You are obviously vertically challenged. We love you
Whatever.
anyways. Holy shit. Anyway, guys, that is the end of the show. Before we wrap up, before we get to our happy ending, Nat is going to have a chance to show that she can read
I got
and that
nothing
Hooked
to
on
say.
Phonics worked for Nat. Is there anything that you want to say?
Women are prostitutes, right?
Definitely not. No, I
Okay.
thought today was great. I had a lot of fun.
Anything else that you want to announce?
No, make sure you guys like, subscribe, do all those fun things, and help me read better by giving me some good super chats that are
Okay.
readable. Love
Gotcha.
you guys.
It's frustrating, right, McQueen?
It is.
It's frustrating.
Dealing
You're
with
trying to make your
combative.
point, and she's like, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
We love her, but we deal with her anyway.
I'm
Yeah.
just trying to also give perspective for, I know there's a low percentage of women that actually sacrifice. I understand that. But when we talk about the courts and the favors of women, I understand, but I can see where that came from back then because traditionally, that's where women were traditionally. Today, women aren't like that. They'll take a man for his money. They'll marry him for X amount of years to leave him later on for a man and have everything paid for. That's not right. But if you're thinking, okay, why do the courts favor this behavior? Well, back then, traditionally, women were in a place where they have nothing at 40-something or whatever years old. So, at the end of the day, that's where the
Let me
favor
say
comes
this.
in.
Gentlemen, listen, I'm talking to you for a second. And McQueen. We all know that we love these women. They're gorgeous. We love the way they smell. We love the way they look. We love the way they talk. We love everything about them. They're freaking gorgeous. Men's biggest thing in life is finding a woman to be with and having a family, having kids. Like, we love these women. But I say this all the time. Do not fall in love with your eyes. There's outer beauty and there's inner beauty. And often men fall in love with the outside of a woman, and they're like, I don't know, she's just so hot, she got this, she got that going on. Morals, values, principles, not being argumentative, not being combative, not being red flaggy, learning how to read.
I'm wearing blue.
These are the types of things that you should maybe focus on, because at the end of the day, beauty fades, but morals and values last forever. So be careful
Amen.
with who you choose. With that being said,
I get a
it's
super
time
chat.
for the happy ending.
So if you like that clip, click right here to watch another, or if you want to watch the entire SOSCAST, click right here.